The blessing, the blessing, the blessing, the blessing. And the blessing is the mother of the blessings. Amen. The blessing is the mother of the blessings. What is the blessing? The blessing is the anti-curse. So when Adam sinned against God, what happened was that there was a curse of release from what we call the curse. Okay, that curse was the mother of the curses, of every manifestation of the curse. You know, sickness and disease, poverty, all those things, they are all manifestations of the curse. Now he said that in that place of my Shekinah, I will command the blessing. I will command the blessing. The place of the Shekinah is a place of unity. He said he will command the blessing. As we have gathered together in this place right now, listen to me, child of God. Whether you feel it or not, you are in the Shekinah of God. Tell your neighbor, say you are in the Shekinah of God. Come on, say you are in the place of unity. Say you are in the place of the commanded blessing. There is a difference, listen to me, between just the blessing and the commanded blessing. A difference. The blessing is great. I love the blessing. But when there's a commanded blessing, it's a sent word. It's a commanded word. It's God sending something to you. Sending something to you. I want you to look up and say, I receive the commanded blessing. Come on, say, I receive the commanded blessing. Because I'm in the Shekinah of God. I exchange weakness for strength. I exchange sickness for healing and health. I exchange poverty for wealth. I exchange foolishness for wisdom. Because I'm in the Shekinah. That's what God said. I'll command it. You come to that place. I'll command it. You are in that place. You are in that place. Now the second word for glory, the second word, I mean there are many words, but the second word for glory, hallelujah. The second word for glory, I want you to see this. The second word for glory we're going to look at today, that word is what doxa. Don't tell them say doxa. Now that word doxa speaks about the magnificence and excellence of God. The magnificence, that not awful but awesome presence of God. The magnificence of God. God is awesome. That's the magnificence of God. It's awesome and His glory. You know what I discovered? Some people fall not because God's presence literally hit them, but because they are How many of us saw Michael Jackson movies back in the day? Michael Jackson. You shake somebody's hand, they'll fall out. So if you meet the president right now, you start stammering. That's the type of doxa. But like I told you, glory is in levels. We're talking about God's glory. We're talking about God's magnificence. We're talking about God Himself. The presence of God that makes mountains melt like wax. That makes sickness just run away. That the mountains run away because of God's presence. Amen. You are in that place. The Bible says you have come to Mount Zion, the city of the Most High. You have come to a place where men's hearts are made perfect by the blood. The doxa of God. You have come to that place where God's glory is, God's magnificence, God's awesomeness is. That's where you have come to. Hallelujah. That's where you have come to. The doxa, the excellence, the magnificence. That makes you are in worship, you are crying, you are shedding tears just when you remember what God has done. When you begin to ponder on the greatness of God, that makes you fall to your knees, fall flat on the ground, that makes you begin to worship and express yourself freely before God. The doxa of God, that's the glory of God. A tangible expression, which also, listen to me, the miracles of God, the signs and wonders, they all speak to that, the doxa of God, that makes you hear testimony say, glory to God.